Good evening, guys. So this session here, you know the normal thing. Once I have TP hits, I always come on live to show you guys how I analyze the market, how I was able to have that setup that actually gave me the money, that actually gave me my TP hit, basically. So you had TP hit on JUMP10, which this is it. So, like I said, what do I do? What's the first thing that I do when I open the chart? What's the first thing that I do when I open the chart? Let me take most of this drawing out. Now let me just continue like this. So what's the first thing that I do? First of all, I look out for my buyers. I try to see where the market is coming from and where the market wants to go to. So basically, so my buyers, I do that on my daily time frame, which is my 24-hour time frame. So for this, we'll be working with this setup. You guys should know the setup already, SBI. So we are going to be working with this setup. Let me draw it out. All right, so this is our setup. All right, so this is basically what we have here. This is basically what we have here. We have our sweep. We have our break to the upside. We have our liquidity. We have our order block. By now, you guys should know what an order block is. Like I always say, if you don't know what it is, just go on my YouTube and then try and watch almost all the videos. Before you're done, you will be able to know how to trade on your own. So this is a sweep, which this is a sweep. This is a protected low, which we have it here. This is a break to the upside, which we have this break to the upside. Then we have our order block inside this zone, which this is our order block, the last candle before an impulsive move to the opposite direction, which this is the last bearish candle before this impulsive move, this impulsive buy to the upside. The market came back to give us liquidity. You can also call it inducement. Inducement liquidity. So which this is it. So what we're expecting the market to do, the market to come back into that zone, retest it, and buy to the highest point the market got to before getting to POI, which this is the same thing I just did here. But I will not just wait for market to do all. You can see I've been taking some trades. You can see this is a face trade. I've been taking some trades to actually buy into the zone. This is like a correction. This is also called a correction into the zone, a correction for the main move. So it is correcting into the main so that we can actually tap into, so I can tap into our POI and then we buy up to the highest point that the market got to. So, but I will not just wait for that to happen. If not, I'll not be able to trade basically. And what I'm going to explain to you guys is from experience, right? Normally you're not expected to trade this. You're not expected. You're just supposed to wait for price to come and retest your order block before you can actually give you a confirmation before you can actually start looking at for buys. You're not supposed to trade this, but because I have experience, I've been practicing, so I know how to actually trade, how to actually sell into this zone, right? So from here, let's go down to our 1 hour time frame. That's my entry time frame. Okay, let me start from this. Let me start with this. So where I actually started selling is because Let me just show it to you guys. So what actually started selling is because I saw that price broke below this low. Price broke this low. You can see price broke below this low, this previous low. Price broke through it and then came back to retest it. Now you can see this other block. I used to say something that price does not leave other blocks unretested. In synthetic indices, I've noticed that it does not really leave other blocks unretested. So once I saw that price had broken this low, this previous low, what did I do? I went down to my 1 hour time frame to go and look for possible re-entry, which is I am looking out for my structure, basically SBI. So we can see this is the low that this is that line that I drew. So I'm just going to let me bring it here. Another thing I'm going to say, you must train your eyes to be able to see all these things. You must be able to train your eyes to see all these things. So what happened? I saw that price gave us I saw that price gave us a structure here. Now, if you've been following my classes, you hear me say type A setup and type B setup. This is type B setup. This is a type B setup because we just have our order block and then liquidity. And you can see there is no the closest, this is the closest, this is the only order block. If you check, this is another order block that has been retested already. This was an order block. Price broke and came back to retest it. So it is no more valid. Well, now, where is the closest order block after this one? This was another order block. Because price, you can see price sold. Then price came back to retest it. Now, after here, where is the next order block? This was the order block. Price tried coming back to it, but it did not retest it, leaving liquidity that price has to come and take out, which that is how I had my setup. Let's keep going down. Price actually gave us another structure here, but I don't think price came back to retest it. Price gave us another structure here. There's another one here. There's another one here. While this one was still there, you can actually see what happened. This is the other block. This is liquidity. Price came back, tapped into it, and then I did not actually take the trade. I did not take this trade. But you can see what happened after price hits SL. It actually went straight down to TP. So let's keep going till we get to our recent trade that we had. You can see there's another structure here. Guess I did not take this one. But let's see what happened. All right. You guys can see it held. We have our order block there. We have our liquidity. So we're expecting price to come and sell down to the lowest point the market got to. And boom, you have your TP hit. It's very simple. But I don't know. I did not take this one for some reasons. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We have another one here. As you can see, that's our other block. You must train. How I'm able to spot all these things is because I have been practicing. So I've trained my eyes to see these things. Once I see it, I know it. So this is another one. This is another one. Price hits TP. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yes, this is the next one. I did not actually take this trade because the liquidity was too far, is too far away from POI. That's why I did not take it. But you can see it's still held. It's still held. Then this is the trade that we took. And you can see it's the same thing that happened. This is our type B setup. Right? This is our type B setup. So once you see other block, liquidity. So what did I expect the market to do? To sell, expect the market to come then sell to the lowest point the market got to, which that is what just happened. And then this is the trade that we are on right now on the signal room. For you guys that don't like joining signal room, we are actually making money right now. We are actually on this trade right now. I call this trade, like let's say by 6 o'clock. Yeah, I call this trade and it's still here. Let me show it to you guys. This is it. Sell JUMP10. This is the trade when it did not even get to POI. I have this other setup also. This one I called the trade when it gave me a confirmation. And see, it's been going well. And it's still going to, I'm still expecting it to hit TP. So this is the trade we are on. And if you check, it's the same thing, type B setup. We have our order block, we have our liquidity, price comes, tap into it, and then expecting TP to go. Now, you've been saying that I have only been selling, right? I have only been selling. That is because I know my buyers. Buyers is very important. That's why I have just posted a group mentorship. I would advise, let me see how many are you guys here right now? All right. So I would advise, even if you want to go and, even if you want to, I will not say you should go and sell your item, but I actually sold my laptop to actually learn Forex. And then I don't even, the person scammed me. I don't like talking about it, but even if you have to sell something to join the class, I will tell you if you have to do it, just do it. It's just 50K. The knowledge I'm going to give to you guys is going to be crazy. You trade synthetic indices for a whole week without you be taking $10 to $100 on your own easily. Like you will not stress. I wish you people know how. I wish you people know what Forex can do for a human being. You guys will actually take it very seriously. The only thing I do in my life right now is I trade Forex. That's the only thing I do. That's how I'm able to eat. That's how I'm able to feed. That's how I'm able to do the things I'm doing. All my achievements. That's how I've been able to do them right now. So if you think that this thing does not work, you're playing, you're joking, you're just joking with yourself. It actually works if you actually learn from the right person and then know what you're doing. So this is you guys saw the message, the group mentorship. I'm not going to force you to join. If you want to join, you join and actually learn how to trade on your own. If you don't want to join, there's still no problem. If you want to take the money, if you have the money and then you want to go and that's why there's something they call priority. You people should it's now that you're supposed to be working for your future. Basically, you're supposed to start now to be putting things together for your future. It's not when you are now 30 years old, you're now 40 years old that you start that's when you now want to start putting things together. When people that actually did what they were supposed to do are actually now enjoying, maybe they've even retired or something like that. You are still struggling. If you know that Forex is what you want to do, take it seriously. You don't even have to learn from me. There are other people that know what's up. Just actually learn this Forex thing. It is worth it. I'm not even going to lie to you. It is worth it. So why I've been selling, let me go back to where I've been selling this market is just because I know my buyers. Basically, that's why I've been selling. On the group mentorship, buyers is going to be one of the things I'm actually going to really sit down and teach people on the mentorship program that's going to be coming up. Buyers, because if you know your buyers, I promise you if you will see ACL will not see you. Hitting ACL will not see you. You will just be take profit, take profit, take profit, basically. because synthetic indices is so simple to trade. You just need to know what you're doing. So when price now gets here, I'm just waiting for price to hit TP. Once price gets here, I'll wait for a confirmation and then I'll start buying. So basically, that is all I do to trade. Even though there are some secrets that I've not exposed here. But on the mentorship program, I'm going to do every single thing that I know, step by step. I'm going to show it to everybody. So that's all I have for you guys this evening. I hope I've been able to teach you guys how I took this trade. So I'm going to post the video on YouTube so you can always go back and watch. In case you don't have money to pay for mentorship or to learn, you can always go on YouTube and go and watch what's up. All right. Good night, everyone.